People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. That is one of the fundamental lessons that I've used in coaching, but in leadership through teams and businesses for many, many years. There's a quote that I heard, I don't know, it must have been in my mid to late 20s, and it's something that's resonated and stuck with me for a long, long time. It all plays into my foundational layer of what creates, people like to call it, a high performance environment. Now, for a start, like, a high performing environment happens off the back of a growth culture. So when we're trying to build high performing teams, businesses, whatever it is, I always have this thing, businesses, teams, like, it's just groups of people. So if you're trying to create a high performing group of people, then what you're really after as a precursor to that is a growth environment. So, let's focus on trying to create a growth environment. Back to the quote, the foundational layer of any growth environment that I've been in that's been highly successful is a foundation of love and care and compassion. So why is that? Like, people have got to know how much you care. So one of the things that we've worked on a huge amount is an ability to really shorten the emotional response to feedback. If you create an environment where the emotional response to feedback is very short, then the growth cycle is really quick. So, example, you take somebody and you're a little bit unhappy around the performance in a certain area. So, but I love and care for you. So as soon as I come to the party and I say, hey, Rob, can we have a conversation around this? It's kind of not really where I want it to be. You're not getting your back up straight away thinking, oh God, like, this guy's always criticizing me and he doesn't care for me. Let's flip that round and go, okay, what's this about? I know this guy has my best interest in heart and he cares for me. So maybe I can kind of, maybe the criticism or the supportive feedback stings a little bit, but we shorten the emotional response. By doing that and compounding that over many years, our growth cycle is much quicker, and we grow so much quicker than the environments where the foundational layer is uncertain. I don't know if you care, and so I'm hesitant to accept this feedback, hesitant to actually just accept it for what it is and move straight into growth. So that's why I've kept that with me for many, many years, still deploy it to this day. For me personally, within my businesses, I water that down to all of our director levels, those that are managing teams, and it's a fundamental of how we operate. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care.